You have made it to Gooner Down Under TV, and as always, it is such a pleasure to have you here. And my gosh, Arsenal cannot just have a simple, coasty, just chill to the end, good vibes game. We've got to stress those last 30 minutes, everything clenched. Don't know if you're going to breathe again. But main thing, we walked away with the 3 points, and what a big 3 points that will be. I'm just going to talk about it real quick because I don't like talking about it too much, but the ref, he does absolutely disgusting, giving Tomiyasu a red card or a second yellow. I know that the VAR can't intervene with the second yellow, which I think is such a stupid rule in the first place. Like, why not? It's such a costly decision, especially in this case. It wasn't even a foul, better yet, a second yellow. And that could have really put Arsenal, under the pressure, which it did, but they could have screwed us, taken those points away from us, which I think we deserved. Once we went down to 10 men, I thought it was a really good defensive performance. We got into a good shape. Jorginho, Kivior, Gabriel, Zinchenko ended up coming on. And I think, it was very professional. We didn't really give any chances. Ramsdale was good, coming out, collecting everything. And I think, if I was to watch this back, I think it would be very comfortable at the end. Like, I don't remember Crystal Palace really creating anything. Maybe Edouard had one half chance where he missed a header. But besides that, it was a very good defensive performance. On top of that, this man here absolutely stole the show. Both driving with the ball and defensively. He ran his socks off the entire game. And I think, this was probably his best game in an Arsenal jersey, which is definitely nice to see. I think some other things we should note, Eddie, again, I think he had a couple good chances that he really should have been putting away. First one, it was good that he made it. He sort of made something out of nothing, but I think he still could have done better with the finish. And that second one, Rice put it on an absolute plate for him, and he tries to chip the keeper. He should have just buried it. I think, it's starting to make a case for maybe bringing Trossard into that starting line. I think we'd also create more if he is there. But that's something we're going to have to see in that next game against Fulham. Regarding this game, again, Mikel going with Partey at right back, inverting in. A lot of people are sort of saying he's trying to fit Havertz into the team and force him. I don't think it is. I think Arteta loves that diamond midfield. He really wants someone to invert from fullback. Zinchenko hasn't gotten the minutes yet. He's not completely ready. So I think, Partey playing that right back, inverting in, is a really good decision if there's no one else. I don't think Ben White can do it. Partey can come in. Yes, he's technically playing right back, but most of the game he's in that favoured defensive midfield position and adding another body into that midfield. So, I am a fan of it. I think the only thing maybe against the top teams, I don't really like Partey out on the wings defending or out on the flanks defending. I think he's maybe not mobile enough for some of those more pacey wingers. But I think against teams like Crystal Palace, we saw Nottingham Forest, I think this is still a very good system. Doesn't change much from what we've done last year. It was just the left back Zinchenko inverting in instead of Partey. But I think now, because it's Partey, everyone sees this as a whole new thing and trying to blame it all on Havertz. I'm not going to give Havertz much praise. I don't think he was that good. Work rate, great. Kept things maybe tidy, I guess. Solid, safe passes. He put in one chance for Martinelli, who I think should have done better in the first couple minutes of the game. But besides that, Havertz really wasn't able to get on the ball. I think, it was maybe one of his poorer games. But I think, there's definitely something here. I think, he does give us at least an option to go long. He did win a couple headers. So I'm not going to say anything yet. I think he still needs some time. But I think it was just a solid performance, It wasn't bad, but it just didn't do much, which, we sort of are trying to look more of. Just some last couple things before I cap off this video. I woke up at 5 a.m. to watch the game. Definitely starting to feel it now. Those eyelids are getting heavy. But, Martinelli I thought was a bit too tentative. Didn't really like seeing that. Would like to see, especially when he's in space, which he had a few chances, take on that fullback, try and make something out of nothing. Similar to what he did against Forest. It doesn't need to be an amazing 360 back heel past Nketiah, but just attack and you'll find something. I thought Saka was okay. I thought their left back was really good, keeping Saka honest, didn't give him too many chances. I thought he had a really good game. And, besides that, I thought besides Rice, Saliba was up there as one of our best players. I think he handled everything that came in. Just another world-class performance from him. But I want to hear what you have to say. What do you think of Mikel playing Partey at right back? What do you think our formation's going to be for that next game against Fulham? We've got a couple home games now. If we can get 2 more wins, yes, that second one is against United, but I think they're both winnable games, starting with Fulham. And then, we can keep this winning run. Like I said in the previous video, I think we don't need to be excellent right now. If we can just pick up these wins, decent performances, get by, and then towards that later part of the season, everything clicks and we start dominating. I think that is the ideal recipe to last the whole season. But, like I said, let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like and subscribe. And for today, that's all from me. Peace.